No harm done then. There's Terry smiling.
Yeah, you did mention before we went on air, Dave, didn't you, that Terry Camilleri is the fastest racker-upper of the balls in the game. Maybe he was just a bit quick there. Anyway, all's normality is restored. Oh, it's a thunderous kick again there.
Wow, that was horrific. Not so much a kick as a full-scale assault. Told Shaun Murphy has been consulting with well, what tabloid newspapers would describe as a boffin in an attempt to work out how to eradicate kicks. So we'll be interested to see where that leads us, if anywhere.
Six.
Well, he's kind of finished in no man's land by the looks of things.
Yeah, talking about kicks, Dave, it's just something that I think we're never going to get rid of, really. What the actual real reason is, who knows, but they seem to be a little bit more common than they have been down the years. It just seems that maybe the balls are getting lighter all the time, the cloths are getting thinner. A lot of static around out there in the main arenas. As I say, difficult to put your finger on exactly what the problem is.
Well, science was never really my specialist subject, but there are people who, say Shaun Murphy's been talking to one of them, who can perhaps investigate it further. I mean, it would be worth investing in, I think, because we've seen so many matches turn on bad contacts, and it's very unfortunate for the players. It's hard enough, this game, as it is, without other factors coming into play as well.
Fouls. So Maguire 4.
Yeah, that black's just causing one or two problems here. The danger of this taking a little bit of time to sort out. Stephen be tempted here to take this red on. There's a big pocket, so there's probably at least 3 different ways of potting this: thick, thin, or straight in. So yeah, he fancied one of them.
1.
Good control on the cue ball as well. Nicely on the brown. That's unlucky. He's taking the bull by the horns once again. If he finishes on a red, he's in with a chance of closing it to 4-3. And just a little nod of the head.
The other thing about this game, you know, you can play the shot really well and still get nothing from it. You know, he's gone into them with pace, attacking, positive shot, hit them well, but nothing's come out for him. Cue ball stuck to the reds. But even just playing that shot, that's just transferring some pressure, isn't it, onto Xiao Guodong. He's thinking, well, he's going for it here. He thinks he can win this match. This is a big frame.
Yeah, it's a good point, Dave. It's unseen, really, part of this game at the top level. You have to send a message to your opponent out there at all times. You do that through body language, and sometimes with your shot selection, just pick the right times to be aggressive. As we say, Stephen was unfortunate there, but he's backed it up with a good safety. Oh, what a red this is. He's dug out. Xiao Guodong deserves to be on something here. He's on the yellow.
Well, he didn't play that like a man under pressure, did he? What a great part that was.
Yeah, terrific pot. Opening red. We want to get on that black obviously as soon as he can here. Maybe not off this red. If the next couple of shots work out, he's definitely going to have a chance to win the frame.
I think you do also, you sometimes get some players who, well, not so much in a world of their own, but they seem almost sort of immune to the pressure. They're just kind of concentrating on what they're doing. They're not thinking about the match position. I think Mark Selby has been like that throughout his career. He just gets on with the old cliche again, taking every frame as it comes. Certainly the way Yao came to the table here, he didn't look like a man worrying about losing from 4-0 up.
Oh, that was a great positional shot, Xiao Guodong.
Yeah.
The black is just causing him a few problems here. It's not easy to drop on a red off brown or blue. A little clap from the audience, but if this red that's nearest the black won't pass, then he's not on anything easy, that's for sure. It looks pretty tight. Yeah, not a lot of room past there, is there?
Just wonder if that lone applause is from a Scotsman, maybe. There might be one here.
Well, they're everywhere, Dave. Yeah, he done well to squeeze the red in there, didn't he? Unlucky with the cannon. So Stephen Maguire breathes again here. He's going to get back to the table, albeit he should be a spot of trouble.
Xiao Guodong 16.
Well, speaking of Scotsman, Graham Dott 3-3 with Mark King. It'll be a while, I think, till that one gets resolved. And also Martin Gould, the other match, 4-3 up on Ricky Walden. Some tough first round matches there. There's top players coming up against one another.
Oh, what a pot that was from Stephen Maguire. That's probably the shot of the match from him so far. Deserved a good kiss in the yellow. A choice of green or brown here. If he can fashion a decent position in a red, he's going to give himself every chance. Oh, that was excellent to find that gap. On and off the cushion for the pink in the same pocket, so you would think this is going to develop into a good chance now for Stephen.
I had a tweet actually from Timo Partanen, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. He points out Ronnie O'Sullivan, 2012 German Masters, first round, trailed 4-0. I think that was to Andrew Higginson, and he won the tournament. And it does happen sometimes. If you have a scare in the first round, it's almost like the sort of reprieve man syndrome coming into play. Just maybe relax a little bit, thinking you should be out.
Now is he on a red? Oh, the little wry grin tells us that he's not on one. That was unfortunate. He played it exactly as planned. Still cut this thin one back if he wants to take it on. Yeah, good pot, but he's on nothing again. Yeah, remember that well, that match, Ronnie O'Sullivan against Andrew Higginson, Dave. He missed a rather simple black, didn't he, in the last frame, Andrew? Or was it when he was 4-0 up? He missed a black off the spot just to win the match, and sure enough, Ronnie came back, won the match in the tournament.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, the only player who can dominate the headlines when he's not playing, as he did yesterday. So Yao in trouble here, up behind the brown. Red's out in the open.
Yeah, he doesn't go away quietly, Stephen, does he?
Well, let's not forget Xiao Guodong had a shot at the black, not an easy one, but a shot at the black to win 5-1. But is it going to go 4-3 now? Chance here for Maguire. He certainly looks like a man who is really, really going for it now. He made a bad start, but match isn't over yet.
No, he has the big bounce there, Stephen. Just ruined his position.
Steady.
Yeah, just testing the cushions there with his... Not happy, is he? Understandable. As I say, he had a big bounce there off the pink.
One.
I suppose, at least from Stephen Maguire's point of view, the first 4 frames are largely forgotten. He's now in a match, so yeah, half an hour, 40 minutes or so ago, he was looking like going home.
Seven.
Yeah, just getting at the cue ball a little bit too much there, Xiao Guodong. So he's on nothing. It looks like this frame is going to come down to a scrap in these last 3 reds.
Xiao Guodong, set.
Well, in this situation, I think you would fancy Maguire. He's got all the match play and the experience, the tactical side, although Xiao Guodong is pretty good at that as well.
Yeah, he's just got the upper hand, doesn't he, Stephen, here? So he'll want to keep the pressure on as best he can. Has the blue come to his rescue? I don't think so. He can get through to this red. How he's going to deal with the last 2 reds isn't clear, but at least that's a half chance for him. Yeah, he just tried to cannon the 2 reds.
One.
The idea was right. No position. And who's next?
Maguire, one.
Oh dear. Could be a huge mistake that from Stephen.
One.
I think if I was Xiao Guodong here, I'd be just shoving that green into open play and lay the snooker. Really isn't any other shot he has.
Xiao Guodong, one.
Just pushing the green into an open place where any mistake from Stephen, it could be match over. We want to hit this off 2 cushions. Well, that's not the way you wanted to hit it. Now how's his luck? Is the brown or yellow going to come to rescue? I don't think so.
And unlike the last frame, he won't need the black, Xiao Guodong, so this is now a great chance to win it.
1.
I'm sure he played for the green there, but he's landed absolutely plumb on the brown, as you can see. If this goes in, which it has, there's no reason why he shouldn't win frame and match right here and now.
5.
As Dave says, up to and including the pink.
7.
We'll see him into the last 16.
And you have to say he's responded pretty well to the pressure he's been put under. He's still gone for his shots. He made a great start. It was good value for his lead, and well, 3 balls away from clinching victory.
40.
And that is exactly where you'd put it if you had the white in hand. Looks a formality now.
Yes, it had to be said, Maguire didn't have the best running, but Xiao Guodong has played the better snooker overall. And he's the winner. It's a great win for him. Stephen Maguire, the world number 5, out in the first round. He made a bad start, lost the first 4 frames. It was always an uphill battle. He gave it everything. If he'd have won this frame, who knows? But it's Xiao Guodong who makes a good clearance there to put the match beyond doubt. So he'll play Peter Lines for a place in the quarter-finals of the Shanghai Masters. It's an upset. He's beaten Steve Maguire 5-2.